Our story unfolds with the 17th Prince Heel, who is celebrating his 15th birthday. His father surprises him with the gift of an island, but there's a catch. He must heal the land. Yes, you heard it right. The young prince is tasked with the peculiar job of rejuvenating an entire island. But before we dive into the details of this rather unusual mission, let's go back to the beginning. You see, the reason Heel has been sent off to this remote island is because of his crest, a special family mark. However, his crest is considered utterly useless in the eyes of many, including his siblings. They all have impressive crests, like the Sword God or the King of Magic, which are widely recognized and appreciated. In contrast, Heel's crest is a complete mystery, and he hasn't the slightest idea how it works. His family is not pleased, to say the least, and this perceived weakness has brought shame to the royal family. Now, back to our story. Heel respectfully suggests that a representative should undertake this island healing journey, but his father, citing an oracle's decree, insists that Heel is destined to go. In Heel's mind, this is basically banishment to a deserted island. The journey is a lengthy 10-day boat ride to the remote Sheol reef, which to his dismay, turns out to be more of a rock than a lush paradise. The boat that dropped him off didn't bother to check if he had safely disembarked, leaving him all alone on this forsaken island. With no other choice, Heel decides to make the best of his situation and starts by surveying his surroundings. He stumbles upon a cave filled with bones and skeletal remains, sending shivers down his spine. Determined to survive, he starts by mining the cave with a pickaxe he found, Minecraft style. To his surprise, as he begins to mine, he hears a voice urging him to dig deeper. It turns out that his mysterious crest is named the Cave King. As he continues mining, his skills improve, and he even gains a night vision effect. Heel soon becomes addicted to this underground world, just like many of us playing Minecraft. With his newfound abilities, he's able to place items in his inventory. All he's missing is a crafting table, but we'll get to that later. As he delves deeper into the cave, he discovers rare ore minerals and begins to realize the true potential of his crest. He even finds a stone called Turtle Stone, which grants 1 extra day of life for each stone. The magic stones he collects increase his power. Excited by his discoveries, he continues playing Minecraft on his very own island. Eventually, Heel amasses a substantial number of magic stones and decides to use 90 of them, hoping for a significant change. To his surprise, his wish comes true, and he gains the ability to cast wind magic, something he had never been able to do before. While he's busy cleaning the cave with his newfound wind magic, a slime suddenly appears, catching him off guard. 3 days have passed since Heel's banishment to the island. Equipped and ready for another day of his newfound mining adventure, he finds himself in the company of an unexpected companion, a slime named Shell. Initially startled by the appearance of the slime, Heel soon realizes that he can tame this peculiar creature. With a wave of his hand, he successfully tames the slime and names it Shell. What's even more surprising is that Shell can transform into various useful objects, proving itself to be a highly intelligent and versatile companion. As Heel continues his mining efforts, he stumbles upon a group of slimes, 10 to be exact. Curiosity piques his interest, and he wonders if he can communicate with these creatures in the same way he can with Shell. After a day's hard work, Shell transforms into a pillow, providing Heel with a comfortable night's rest on the island. The next day, Heel is awakened by Shell, who points down the cliff to reveal a group of unconscious monsters that have washed up on the island. While humans typically wouldn't get along with goblins, Heel feels compelled to help them rather than leave them to die. He uses his healing magic to revive and care for the survivors. Heel instructs Shell to alert him if the goblins wake up. During his mining excursions, he discovers more magical stones, one that can lift curses, and another that never loses its shine. When Shell appears once more, it signifies that the goblins have awoken. Heel approaches them with a friendly disposition, but one of the goblins brandishes a weapon and demands to know who he is. The goblin is skeptical of Heel's intentions, but the goblin princess, Ree, suggests they give him a chance, as he may have saved them. Heel offers the goblins food and demonstrates his ability to catch fish using magic. Despite this, the goblin general, El, remains distrustful. and questions why Heel didn't use his superior magic to harm them. Princess Ri intervenes, chastising the general for his hasty judgment. However, as soon as the princess collapses, the goblins panic. Heel rushes to her side, worried that she's injured, but the elderly goblin explains that she's under a curse. Heel believes he might have a cure and uses the Misoji stone, significantly increasing her lifespan. To everyone's astonishment, Ri awakens, baffled by her unexpected recovery. The goblins kneel before Heel, apologizing for their earlier suspicions and pledging their gratitude. Heel insists they eat first and introduces himself as a prince of the kingdom of Sanfales. He inquires about the goblins' reason for coming to the island. General El, now known as Elven, explains that their home was devastated by orcs, and Princess Ri is the sole surviving royal, with no clan willing to accept her. Ri expresses her gratitude for being saved, even if her time is limited. Heel encourages Ri not to give up, suggesting they can find more turtle stones in the cave to extend her life further. The goblins are inspired by this idea and offer to assist Heel in any way they can. As they become a cohesive group, Heel's crest informs him that he can share part of his blessings with the monsters he tames. The concept of taming is proposed with Vari and El, now named Varys and Elvin, readily agreeing to the idea, while Princess name is changed to Rihanna, receiving new names as part of their taming process. With newfound allies by his side, Heel and his companions venture into the cave, where he teaches them the principles of mining. On this day, they officially become a part of Heel's group, ready to assist him in his mining endeavors. Raina tempts Heel to take a break from mining and enjoy her delicious homemade apple pie. As they savor the pie, their satisfaction grows, and their bellies are happily filled. Returning to his mining quest, Heel accidentally stumbles upon some peculiar stones that resemble a sunset. He curiously investigates and unknowingly steps on a pile of dirt. Suddenly, a huge spider looms in front of Heel, striking fear into his heart. But to his surprise, the massive arachnid is merely protecting its offspring. Presented with the option to tame, Heel decides to approach the spiders with peace in mind. He successfully befriends the spiders, adding them to his growing group of allies. Despite initial hesitation from the goblins, Heel assures them that the spiders pose no threat and expresses his desire for them to join their cause. Heel reveals his discovery of valuable spider dirt, which can be used for cultivating crops, piquing their interest. With newfound companions and resources, Heel takes the goblins to his workshop, where he has crafted a crafting table and a furnace. Yes, it sounds familiar, almost like a game we know. Amazed by the workshop, Elvin and Varys craft ice axes, while Raina uses spider silk to knit, creating a handy towel. Taran takes charge of farming. As their group thrives on the island, they continue to uncover new skills and treasures, making their mining adventure more exciting with each passing day. Amid their farming endeavors, an apple tree miraculously blossoms and grows to impressive heights. This newfound agricultural success leads to an interesting discovery. The orange stones they've been finding possess the extraordinary ability to accelerate plant growth. Though Heel recognizes the importance of these sunstones, he entrusts the management of the plantation to Raina, who takes charge of planning and tending to the crops. Meanwhile, Heel, accompanied by his trusty companion Shell, continues to explore the depths of the island. During his excavation, he stumbles upon a mysterious orb known as the Dragon Orb. It possesses the incredible power to resurrect the deceased. Feeling a bit uneasy about such a significant discovery, Heel decides to carry the orb with him, just in case. One day, a frantic shout from Elvin reaches Heel, urging him to return immediately. Heel dashes back to the surface, leaving the dragon orb behind on a rock. Unfortunately, the orb tumbles down and lands on an unsuspecting corpse. Upon his return, Elvin explains that they've spotted a ship in the distance, and excitement fills the air. Heel, feeling generous, offers his companions a parting gift, expecting them to depart and reunite with their comrades. However, to his surprise, they express their unwavering loyalty, emphasizing that they would never abandon him. Touched by their dedication, Heel decides to stay with them. Soon, they spot the boat carrying their comrades, but it's in dire straits, sinking perilously. Without hesitation, they rushed to the rescue, determined to help their friends in their time of need. Heel sprang into action, rushing toward the sinking boat with urgency. With his special ability to freeze the ocean floor, he began to create a path. But then, to his surprise, Terran joined him, offering a helping hand to assist Heel in getting across. Working together, they managed to rescue the injured goblins from the perilous situation and safely brought them back to the island. Heel wasted no time in using his healing magic to tend to the injured, ensuring their well-being. Gratitude filled the air as everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Among the thankful faces, Elvin finally reunited with his daughter, their hearts filled with joy and relief. Heel expressed his heartfelt thanks to his companions for their invaluable help in saving their friends from the sinking boat. Just as things seemed to be returning to normal, a curious addition appeared, a mysterious bearded man standing in their midst, his identity unknown to everyone. Heel, ever the inquisitive one, decided to find out more about this unexpected guest. As they resumed their mining activities and expanded their cave living quarters, Reyna, appreciative of Heel's leadership, offered him a drink. To his pleasant surprise, it turned out to be a grape-based beverage. She explained that she had cultivated grape seeds she found on the boat, resulting in a flourishing grapevine ready for harvest. Amid this newfound tranquility, a commotion erupted in the cave. The source of the dispute was none other than the old bearded man, engaged in a heated argument with one of the goblins. The goblin challenged the bearded man, urged him to create something better, as the goblin previous craftsmanship had left the bearded man unimpressed. The challenge had been thrown, and a creative competition seemed to be on the horizon. The bearded man, filled with newfound motivation, channeled his energy into crafting a magnificent axe. His usually casual demeanor was replaced with a serious expression as he forged the elegant weapon. Heel decided to test the newly crafted axe, and to everyone's astonishment, it proved to be a significant improvement over their previous tools. The effectiveness of the new tool was undeniable, and Heel was thoroughly impressed with the work of Mappa, the bearded blacksmith. Meanwhile, Heel ventured to check on the dragon orb, only to find that something unexpected had occurred. He discovered an unusual shape in the hole where the orb had been left. Upon closer inspection, he realized that it must have resurrected Mappa back to life. Rather than being alarmed, Heel was delighted to have gained another dependable comrade. With Mappa's exceptional skills and newly crafted tools, they set to work upgrading the coast and repairing the ship. While Heel continued his mining endeavors in the caves, his concern for Riena's well-being grew. Little did he know that his mining efforts would lead to a remarkable discovery. As he dug through the rubble of rocks, he stumbled upon an ancient room containing a peculiar egg at its center. Intrigued and curious, Heel inspected the egg closer and found a certain artifact within the rubble of rocks and identified it as a heartstone, capable of serving as a core for an artificial organism. Noticing the egg's placement at the center of the room, Heel realized that it was referred to as a change stone, capable of allowing a monster to evolve. His crest provided him with information that a monster could transform into a different species through this stone. Eager to share this remarkable find, Varys explained the concept of evolution and the legend surrounding it. The idea of evolution had been a mere legend, but now, with the change stone in their possession, the opportunity to evolve a monster was within their grasp. Rhianna expressed her desire to do more and extend her lifespan, eagerly accepting the chance to evolve. As she held the change stone, a brilliant light enveloped her. Through her transformation, she emerged as a stunning maiden. The sight of the transformed Rhianna left everyone, including Mappa, in awe, with his nosebleed comically symbolizing his overwhelmed reaction. Heel slowly regained consciousness, trying to piece together what had happened. He remembered Rhianna's transformation and wondered when he had dozed off. To his surprise, the first thing he saw upon waking was Rhianna herself. Heel seemed a bit nervous and embarrassed. Rhianna explained that he had suddenly collapsed. Much to Heel's amazement, he gazed upon Rhianna's beautiful, human-like transformation, a sight he didn't mind one bit. She apologized for using the change stone to evolve, but Heel assured her that he was perfectly fine with it. He reminded her that he too had undergone a transformation while in the cave, and that embracing a new life was not a problem. Rihanna expressed her gratitude and vowed to give her all to him. Love seemed to fill the air, and in the background, a bearded man quietly approved of Heel's actions. Heel was a bit embarrassed, but pleasantly surprised by the man's presence. With the help of Taryn and the others, Rihanna unveiled her new outfit, leaving everyone in awe of her stunning appearance. Varys approached Heel for a conversation, Heel unintentionally mentioning that he hadn't made any glares towards Rihanna. Varys understood, but he explained that the princess possessed a crest farmer, which resulted in her talent for farming and cultivation. Heel was surprised to learn that Rihanna had a crest, especially since he had thought only humans could have them. Varys then revealed his own crest in magic, but explained that he couldn't use magic because he was a goblin, rendering it somewhat pointless. As Heel observed the growth of the island, Varys expressed his desire to develop more areas and explained that with the right materials, they could conquer new territory. Heel promptly provided the materials, and to everyone's immense surprise, he constructed a massive concrete floor, leaving them all astounded by his abilities. On a seemingly ordinary day, with the new concrete extended floor proudly standing on the island, an unexpected threat loomed in the form of killer birds. These menacing creatures descended upon the island, attacking the innocent civilians who had been going about their business. In a moment of urgency, Heel swiftly urged everyone to retreat to the safety of the cave. Those who possessed the skills to defend the island stayed behind, determined to protect their home against the onslaught of killer birds. Amidst the chaotic battle, Heel found himself faced with a critical decision. He remembered the mysterious heartstone he had discovered earlier, capable of transforming into an artificial heart. In a bold move, he decided to use it to create a massive rock golem to aid in the fight. Elvin and Rihanna were surprised by the sight of the colossal golem, but they quickly rallied their courage and joined forces. Working as a formidable team, they herded the killer birds into one concentrated area. With a triumphant blow, Heel unleashed a blizzard spell that brought an icy end to the unwelcome invaders. As the last of the killer birds fell defeated, a wave of joy and relief swept over the island's defenders. They had emerged victorious against the unexpected threat, celebrating their hard-fought win together. With their hard-earned victory over the killer birds, the islanders decided to celebrate their success with a grand feast. The main dish? You guessed it, killer bird meat. As they indulged in this unique meal, Heel couldn't help but wonder if the meat tasted the same throughout the bird. Much to his surprise, Rihanna, the transformed princess, provided some culinary insight. She explained that the wings and legs tasted like chicken, the breast had the flavor of beef, and the shoulders were reminiscent of pork. It seemed the killer bird offered a medley of distinct animal flavors. However, Heel's caution prevailed. Worried that another threat might descend upon them, he took the initiative to plant a sentinel in the form of a golem outside their cave. This stone guardian would stand vigilant, ready to fend off any potential intruders. In the midst of these preparations, Elvin's daughter, Fuel, couldn't contain her curiosity any longer. She approached Heel, wanting to understand the source of his strength. Heel gladly shared his secret mining with the help of magic stones. Fulla's interest was piqued, and she eagerly expressed her desire to join in on the mining action. She also harbored dreams of evolving, and Heel assured her that finding a change stone was the key to that transformation. Filled with newfound motivation, Full embarked on her mining adventure, hoping to stumble upon the elusive change stone that would allow her to evolve. Meanwhile, Rihanna introduced Heel to the concept of a freezer, a chilling experience he wasn't prepared for. With Mappa's expertise, they expanded their workshop and crafted more advanced tools and weapons. As Heel returned to his mining duties, he encountered Fulla in the caves. To his surprise, she possessed a minor crest, putting her in a prime position to uncover the coveted change stone and embark on her own transformation journey. Interested in this story? Please help me grow and share this with your friends, dog, cat, duck, you know what I mean, wink. And I hope you subscribe for more content like this, and so you should hit that big, juicy like button. I'd appreciate this so much. Have a great day, everyone.